So here we have the Mini Cooper diesel 5-door hatchback automatic on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door, as I've mentioned. It's got alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we've got a 60/40 split folding rear seat and plenty of boot space. This tray section just here will lift, so it will fold into that small section. It will also store away just there, or you can remove it from the car entirely, but you can see you get a lot more boot space once that's folded up. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get half leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run from the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, we then have the speedometer in the middle, and you can see the total miles there are 19,648. You can change information that's displayed above that by pushing the button on the end of the indicator stalk, and you can have a digital readout for the speedometer, as you can see just there. Working our way out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So if you were to hit that button and ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, it will do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is of course once the phone is paired, and that is done on the stereo over in the center just here. So we've got a few buttons here. Menu, and you can go back a page. This button here will take you through the various menu options, and you can see just there it will show you, so telephone for example, you can push that in and you can pair your phone from there. We can go back a step all the way back to the main menu. When it comes to radio on this car, we have DAB digital radio, as you can just about see, and AM radio above that. Go back a page again. There are other ways to listen to your music. So if you want to listen to your own music, we have a USB input, auxiliary input as well. And once we've paired up our phone, we can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. So plenty of ways to listen to your music on this car. You can access those two main buttons directly off of here, should you wish to as well. Working our way down from that, we have the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. Once you're happy with the temperatures, that button will turn the air conditioning on, and you can see it's on at the moment, or you can turn it off again, or you can hit auto just there, and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed itself. You can readjust the fan speed or hit auto, and it will take you back to whatever setting you were previously on. Below that we've got a few buttons. So this one will turn off the stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel when you're stationary. That button turns that system off. This button turns off traction control, or turns it back on again, and this is to start and stop the engine. So with this car, the key simply needs to be inside the car. Hit that tab to start the engine, and the same to stop it again. Underneath that we have a 12-volt charging socket, the USB input and auxiliary input, the fully automatic gearbox, and then we have this little hoop that runs around the gearbox just here. So you can change the setup of the car to sport, to normal, so what they call mid mode, and green mode as well. You'll know what mode you're in because it will tell you on here, and it will also glow the specific colour for that mode. So for example, in sport mode it says there maximum go-kart feel. The steering becomes firmer, the accelerator pedal will react quicker to what you do, and as it's an automatic it will gear, or it will change gears slightly higher in the rev range as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.